Hi guys, hi guys, it's Adventure Nerd, and in this video, I was told that in this video, I like to make a video uh, about the coronavirus that is spread in Kuwait. Now, before I do talk about it, I like to talk about what's happening here in Kuwait and with the coronavirus and how are they handling it. But before I do, I like to talk about what. Let's start from the beginning. I came to Kuwait in the week of February the 16th, the 17th. No, sorry, the week of February 17th. February 17th. That was the week I came to Kuwait. And I remember before I went to Kuwait, I was at the Qatar airport. And I remember the Qatar airport, and nobody was wearing masks. Even on the airline, the Qatar airline, nobody was wearing masks. Um, now, even in Qatar airport, nobody was wearing masks. Everyone was relaxed, happy. Now I was in Kuwait. I was in an airplane to go from Qatar to Kuwait, and I remember nobody was wearing masks, and I was like asking myself, why I'm the only guy wearing a mask in Qatar, in the Qatar airport, and in the airplane heading to Kuwait. And then I went to the Kuwait airport, and again nobody was wearing masks but me. And so I just, and so nobody was wearing masks. And then I, go, and so then I go outside the airport, and again nobody's wearing masks. So then I realized just take off the mask is like everyone's not wearing a mask. So let's take it out. So and then, but it was a bit, and it was a bit, so and people were relaxed until and then after there was the Kuwait had the national holidays. It was at the end of February. There was end of February, so around I think it was I don't know, end of February, the Kuwait holidays. And during that Kuwait holidays, I think it was before Kuwait holiday or during, I actually don't remember. There was news of the cases of the virus, coronavirus spread to Kuwait. And what happened is that what happened is then school got, because of that, is all schools were going to be canceled starting will be closed starting from March 1st until until the 15th. Now March 15th, and if you saw my what happened during that time. Well, a lot more people wore masks, but not every single person. There were some people wearing masks, but not everybody was wearing a mask. Not everyone was wearing a mask. It's not like in Thailand, Vietnam, where every single person had a mask. It's not like that when once the it wasn't that in Kuwait. There were only some people wearing masks. So after the announcement that there were cases of the virus in Kuwait, only some people. The number of people wearing masks has went up. As more people, I saw a lot more people wearing masks. Well, not everyone went up, but a lot more people were wearing masks. But not every single person was wearing masks. So there were announcements, once there were cases, once they heard in the news that there were cases of the virus, uh, I saw some people wearing masks, but not every single person was wearing masks. If you see my video on the Avenue Malls for Kuwait, in that video it was shot on March the 3rd of 2020. And now, if you saw that video, not many people were wearing masks. And March 3rd, that was when, March 3rd, that was March 3rd. That's when March 3rd. But yeah, that was, nobody was wearing masks because the case of coronavirus, when people heard about that, was happening before March 3rd. I think that was during the Kuwait holidays or before. I just don't remember now when it was. But yeah, it was, but you can see from here, that in that video with my video with Avenue's mom, not many people were in mask. Not except for maybe one. I remember there was an ice cream guy who was wearing a mask, but most of them were not wearing masks. It was just and I was at a park during a park one time in before March 3rd. I think it was March 3rd during the Kuwaiti holiday. During I think it was the current qual. I remember after it was after the announcement of the cases of the coronavirus. I remember I went to a park and not many people wore masks. Only one girl, and I asked I asked this lady, and I asked this lady why not everyone wearing masks, and she said it depends on the person. So I was like, okay. And then I talked to a guy, a high school guy, and asked him why not many people wearing masks. Well, he didn't. He just told me his case. He said he doesn't wear a mask because it's so hot. But if you go, I was in the park. Nobody was in the park. Nobody was wearing masks, except for just one person I saw. Everyone was. I saw people smoking. I saw a family. I saw people having picnics. They were smoking that something. I don't know what they call it. I saw a couple that were smoking something. I don't know what it was called. And I saw people playing soccer and with their soccer. And and I was surprised people was playing soccer with their bare foot. I've never seen that before, but and I saw people having a picnic, and it was really wonderful. Actually, that side of Kuwait I've never seen before, and they're very family oriented here in Kuwait. I've noticed that, and that's what I like about that about Kuwait culture. I like it, but it's very family oriented. But yeah, that's off topic. What I'm going to get here. Now, what happened? Went all very off topic, but you could see that during went off topic. Now, what happened during the March, once, during after they announced March 1st that there was, announced that, that the school would be closed for 2 weeks. What happened is that what the teachers do is they started to set up online classes. Teachers couldn't go to the school. The schools were closed, so they had to do all the online class. They had to do online classroom. They had to you had to do all their classes online and post videos. And now, during this week, we were told now the school's been closed for another 2 weeks for the coronavirus. And so now teachers are going to continue to do online work. So all the schools are closed in Kuwait, and we're all doing online work. It's now I heard there's an announcement that our school will make, and this is very important. They said that if you look at the announcement, they said that what does it say? Let me say it here. They're saying that all government staff will be on leave until March 26, 2020. And so there are also travel restrictions being imposed as a temporary measure to curb the spread of the coronavirus. They're saying that for teachers who are currently out of Kuwait, they said that you should please check your airline before boarding your flight, as all flights into and out of Kuwait are being temporarily suspended effective the midnight of March 13, 2020. So flights have been they're going to cancel flights starting the midnight of March 13, 2020. And they said again, this is what the school said to us. And again, there's no panic, no need to panic. If you're unsure about travel back to Kuwait, please contact, blah, blah, blah. And then it says, please keep in mind that all the shopping malls might be closed. All grocery stores will remain open. Also, I was just today, and I was, I was in an Indian restaurant, because, I got an Indian restaurant. And he was talking about, I was talking to a guy, and he was telling me how the coronavirus has affected his business. Not many customers are coming to his store because in his restaurant because they're afraid of the virus. They're not afraid to go out. And I said, okay. I went out, and there are people still coming despite the virus. Some people, nobody. I mean, Indian food is so good that people don't care about the coronavirus. I don't care because Indian food is so good that I will go for it, and that's how much my. Okay, that was really bad. What I'm saying is that coronavirus affecting business in Kuwait, and the example, the Indian restaurant owner tells me how he's losing money because of this coronavirus. Not many people are, not many people are making money. Not many people are, not many customers are coming to his restaurant, and he's kind of so he tells me that, I got a Facebook page post, and he was telling me. He showed me, and I was like, wow, Qatar had more cases of the coronavirus. Wow. And then I was reading an announcement. They said, oh, now public places in Kuwait are closed. Like they said, shopping malls, restaurants. So now I'm like, oh shoot. It's this, oh, shoot. This, but the school here, that's what the Facebook page most in here. And my school teacher says that, please keep in mind that although shopping malls might be closed, all grocery stores will remain open. And so that's what they're saying, but who knows what's going to happen. Now, again, it spread here to the Middle East, as I've heard. Qatar had cases of the virus, and I remember it was in Qatar airport. Nobody was concerned. Everyone was relaxed and happy and scared about the virus, and nobody was concerned about the virus at that time on the week of February 17th. I remember the Kuwait similarly. Nobody was concerned about the virus. Everyone was relaxed. It was just normal day. And I was like the only guy wearing a virus. Now everyone's starting wearing masks. More people are starting wearing masks. But not everyone. Even today, not many people wearing masks. They're just doing their own business. They're doing their own daily thing. Um, you know, any restaurants are still open. So if you have the Earth for Indian food, oh, they're open. They're always on business. They're like, nope, we're not gonna let the coronavirus affect us. We're gonna go, but not less customers there because some there are people are scared to go out. So and yeah, that's the status of the Kuwait virus. But I'm not. We'll see what happen now. I'll keep you updated about the coronavirus situation. Now, teachers, yeah, this is what they're saying. Don't I recommend to don't go anywhere outside of Kuwait. So basically, don't go outside of Kuwait until this virus clears up. This virus will until this virus clears. So don't go anywhere outside Kuwait. In fact, they say the flights are going to be suspending starting midnight of March 13th, 2020. So that means you cannot come out. I got I got a previous before, uh, uh, and I was got a message today was about something about there. Those expats who came on the week of February, starting February 27th, they have to go to the Ministry of Health to get a checkup. I think. So I forgot the dates, but it didn't concern me because I came before that. But for some people, I heard you do some checkup with the Ministry of Health. I remember reading something about that. So you might have to go to anyone who came in the week of February 27th. They have to go check up with the Ministry of Health. So there's a lot of information about this coronavirus. It's out there, but I hope I'll keep you updated about the status of the coronavirus in Kuwait and perhaps in Qatar too, because I'm hearing cases of Qatar happening there as well. It just went up. I'm surprised, and yeah, it's happening not only in China. It's not happening in China. It's not the virus is no spread. It's happening in Italy, or it happened in Italy. It's happened in Canada. It happened. There are cases in United States. It's spreading. It's spread to the entire world, and yeah. So pretty much it. I guess yeah, you could say how to prepare for it. Well, you can get stack up on food and water. If you stock up on food and water and stack it up and stock up on some mask. I'm not. There are people who choose not to wear a mask. So it's up to the person or some people, but you might want to stack up on food and mask and water because it's. I think it's gonna get worse than this, but so but we'll see. I'll let you update on the about the virus, and yeah, I'll update you on the virus, and I hope you like this video. And bye for now.